It's a War Dragon time, RPW here with another episode of Talk Dragon Tuesday. Now, it is May 7th, which means we are going into week 10 of the spring blossom season. Now, there are going to be a little bit of things that I can announce to you guys from PG, but there really isn't a lot of special news to share. So we're going to be talking a little bit about the Kingdom Wars today and, getting those thumbs ready, particularly for a beginner level player. Because as you know, I try to keep this channel for every level of player, particularly, catering it to those that might be new to the game. Now, also, every Talk Dragon Tuesday, we have a giveaway, which we'll go over the information on later. And then, of course, we also have a very cool pack coming to the game very soon, which I want to go over with you. Now, remember, guys, there's only like 12 weeks in every season, or is it 13 weeks? Or every season, I think it's, 12. So with that being said, you only have a few more weeks to prepare for that mythic if that's what you're going for. So if you're working on those keys still, get to it. I know I'm still working on my third key, and I'm hoping I make it, guys. Oh, my fingers are so crossed. Anyways, guys, if you're new to my channel, I want to give you a warm welcome and thank you for stopping by. Now, again, we do giveaways here every Talk Dragon Tuesday, so don't miss this show. And we'll go over, like I said, the details on this week's giveaway in just a little bit. Now, this week will be the Kingdom Wars. If you're new to the game, the Kingdom Wars is one of the PvP events that War Dragons will process in and out through the season. And this is like a map-based territorial with a honeycomb-shaped pattern game that you're going to be going up against other teams, and whoever collects the most territory and holds that territory, not necessarily the most, but holds it, will tend to reign that event. So we're going to be going over a few of the tips that I would give anybody that's new coming into my team. I've thought about sharing, World Guardians' strategy out there with everybody because we tend to dominate many of the PvPs, this one particularly. But I just don't know if, RG is completely dead in the water yet. So I don't know how I feel about sharing my personal game team strategies. But let's go ahead and jump into some of the tips. First of all, Kingdom War tips for newbies. Now, this is what this is about, is for newbies. Keep that in mind. Number one, you need to know your team's goal. So your team should have something in its wiki, an email to send out, or something in the line to kind of tell you what their plan might be. Number two, hit the targets only. I know that, we've seen many times where people are just hitting whatever. There are targets that your leadership is going to be able to put out onto the map, and they're going to look like this. Now, this target is what you're going to want to focus all of your energy on whenever you're going in for your attack. I know that it may not be as good as something else that might be bordering, but the team effort is important. Number three, choose wisely if there are none. So if there's not a target, kind of look and see what you guys have almost finished out or what might be threatening your land currently and hit those instead. Number four, points gather when you hold a territory. So I've seen several times where we're doing attacks and the last day, all of a sudden everybody comes after us. Like they think that gaining the territory is what gets you those points, but it's not. It's in holding the territory. Number five, tag leadership if there's not a target. Be like, hey, at officers, please come in and add some targets because there are none. So if there's nothing that you're for sure about, you can always do that as well. All right, guys, so as for the surprise coming this week, there will be a Mythic Ice Flak Rune Pack. And I don't know about you, I'm not a big spender in this game, but this I'm hoping isn't very expensive because I want this. An Ice Flak Rune is very, very rare. And, well, I want one. And it's a mythic, by the way. It's a mythic Ice Flak Rune Pack at that. And there'll be some other things in there, including some gold chests and stuff as well. So if you're interested in this, then keep your eyes open because I'm going to guess that will be here this Wednesday. Now, again, there's not really a lot to talk about this week, so we're going to go ahead and go straight into, towards the end of a normal video, which really is going to be now talking about last week's winner. Now, last week, you were supposed to put down in the comment section below what your tip or favorite tip would be when it comes to the breeding events, whether it be something that I said in the video then or in the past, or something of your own. So let's go ahead and jump in and see who won last week's contest. And push start. All right, guys, let's see who this week's winner is. I see so many familiar names flying around. All right, looks like Jet Burner. He says his tip is using Red's Path, and that is a very, very good tip. Hooray, Jet Burner. Congratulations. You are the winner of this week's contest. I've already sent your information up to War Dragon, so you should get your gift, your pack, within the next week or two. So give them a little bit of time, but they will get it out to you. Now, as for the breeding event, I'm so excited, guys, because I got my first Harbinger Dragon. I know in Red's Path, I shouldn't have gone for her first. I should have gone for Hedron first, but I really wanted my Harbinger, so I kind of skipped over and went for Opes. It is what it is, right? So I'll tell you what, I got my Harbinger Dragon, and whenever I went to upgrade Somnus, because he's my baby, I had to take up my den. I had to go up one level, take up my den, and then I took him up, and then I was back to the situation again where I was not able to take up my den in order to take up my dragon. So I think I'm finally in this area where maybe, just maybe, I'm where I belong. However, if you look at my builder's hut, I still need some more obsidian eggs in order to level up some things. So I'm not, but I am, if that makes any sense. So hopefully in the next breeding event, I get a lot of the eggs that I need in order to take up my builder's hut by back breeding some, which is in my plan to go back to Hedron, for example, right here. And he actually gives me those obsidian eggs. So I'm hoping that that will actually get me to where I need to be finally by the next breeding. So I'm hoping next season it's not about me focusing in on getting my dragons leveled up. I'm hoping by that point I'm pretty well equal par, and I can kind of change up the way I play the season a little bit. So I'm super excited, guys. I am very, very excited about this. And I don't know, just stick with it, guys. If you're behind, just keep pushing. Now, again, guys, this is where you're going to enter for a chance to win the $20 in-game pack. And it's going to be every week here on Talk Dragon Tuesday. In order to do so, you do have to scroll clear to the bottom of the video and comment whatever it is that I need you to do that week. So this week, it's going to be, what did you breed? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about what I bred, and then I want you to comment below on the things that you bred. Okay, so for me, I, of course, as you saw, had got Opes, but I actually had to finish another dragon in order to get Opes. And that dragon was, I'm checking here, was Ryo, I believe is his name. So I was able to finish up Ryo, which was at about 50%, go breed Opes, and then go and start on Hedron, which I got, it looks like a sliver through. I've got 264 fragments out of 1100. And then I went and actually took the last little bit and did some breeding to get some eggs for my research center. So I'm pretty excited to have gotten that many dragons, get a good start on Hedron, of course, and then, like I said, get the research center going again. So that was me. That's how I did. I'm pretty excited. My alts even did pretty good this event, I think. But what did you do? Let me see. Like I said, put in the comment section below what you bred. Now, of course, when you do this, don't forget your in-game name. If I don't have an in-game name, then I can't give you the prize. That is very important. And if your name is drawn, then it will be displayed next week here on Talk Dragon Tuesday. All right, guys, that is pretty well it I have for you guys today in total. But I know that I kind of left things a little off last Tuesday because I was like, I think I want to be able to get some videos done, but I'm not sure. So keep an eye out. It was terribly busy, guys. I literally move in less than 2 months. And you're talking about a homeschool situation to a state where there is no homeschooling. You know, got to get that prepared. And then, of course, getting my house prepared for 2 different moving situations. I got movers coming, and then we're doing what they call a Diddy move for part of our stuff, as well as clearing out some things. And then our house is up for sale, so it's being seen regularly as well. So it's a lot right now to manage the YouTube, the move, the gaming, etc., all in once. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get something out this week. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but please be patient with me over the next couple months because it is going to be crazy busy. All right, guys, that is it for this Talk Dragon Tuesday. I will see you guys next week here on my channel. And again, thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on today's video and share it with your friends. And like I said, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. All right, happy hunting.